And good morning, River Cities. Chris Streets with you here on 1390 KCLN and 1390KCLN.com with a brand new show that we've added to our airwaves, the McEleney Minute. And I'm very happy to say hello to and introduce you to Drew McEleney of McEleney's. Hi, Drew. How are we doing this morning?
We're doing real well, Chris.
This is going to be a weekly show. We're going to be able to talk a lot about the things at McEleney and changes and all the exciting stuff that's going on out there. If anybody's driven by, they know there's some excitement as there's been cranes and gigantic movers for quite some time out front. That's some exciting stuff.
Yeah, no question, Chris. We've had a lot of excitement going on with the new facility and the construction underway. So we really appreciate all of our customers, dealing with some of the noise and some of the dust that goes along with that progress. But I think they're going to be very, very happy with the result that you're going to see here, probably November time frame when we get it all done.
And just for the record, that building went down a lot faster than the new one's going up.
Yeah, it's kind of funny how that works.
It was very impressive to watch them take it down, though. That was neat. Very exciting stuff with the new, and we'll talk about that in shows in the future. Today, let's talk a little bit about something that has changed at McEleney. Some people may not understand that change or may not be aware of the change, but there's something new going on in your auto body industry.
Sure. What has happened, Chris, is in January we became McEleney's ABRA Auto Body. And the reason that we've done that is, there are many reasons there, basically. But to dial it back just a little bit, we have had a body shop since before the 1950s, and my family's always believed in having a real strong body operation in addition to our parts and service and sales departments. But for a few years now, we've been thinking about maybe joining forces with a company called ABRA, and ABRA is short for Auto Body Repair Association. And what's happened is in January, we decided to make the plunge and become a franchise of the ABRA, by the franchise, if you will, of the ABRA organization. And the reason behind that was ABRA is a network of over 100 different shops, and they're based out of Minneapolis. But what they've allowed us to do is really bring in some best practices and some good procedures so we can maintain the same high level of repairing a vehicle, but to do it a little faster and more efficiently.
Yeah, you guys have always had a very high reputation with auto body, and I guess that's why a lot of people are kind of shocked by the change or don't understand or think that somebody came in and ran off the McEleney Auto Body. But this is an improvement. This is something to make it better. Before we went on the air, you talked a little bit about how ABRA had made some new technology or learned new ways to do some things that not only streamline it but make it a better repair.
Sure, that's definitely true, Chris, and we do have the same folks here repairing vehicles. Actually, the technician that's been with us for the least amount of time has been here for 11 years. But a couple of those improvements or enhancements that ABRA has brought is a brand new management software that has really helped us link directly in with the insurance companies and also with Enterprise, actually, so we can all be updated via the computer on not only the status of the repair, but again, when your rental car might be back into the system, and that's better for the customer and it's better for the insurance company. So that's just one small example of an enhancement that ABRA's brought on board in addition to some of their best practices.
Let's talk a little bit about the staff. The newbie is 11 years.
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, Steve Bruggenworth, one of our painters, has been here 11 years, and we do have some of the other techs that have been here 20 plus years. So it's really, to have that longevity in any organization is really a testament to the job that they do and the relationship that we have with each other here at the dealership. So,
yeah, that's not something you see a lot of places to have that much time put in.
It sure isn't. We're very fortunate to be in that position.
And that builds consistency, not only in your product, but in customer service and relations as well.
No question. We have seen some folks back here 2 or 3 or 4 times for repair, and
they're just bad drivers.
They don't want to see us, I don't think, but they don't want to see us because of the accident, but they're happy that they know we're gonna repair their car correctly. And keep them informed during the repair and really let them know kind of what's going on at any given time and keep them really in the loop, because we understand what a hardship it can be to be without your car. Even if you're in a rental car, it's not the same as having your own vehicle. So what we want to do is fix it right the first time and do it quickly. And we have all kinds of measures and metrics and things to see what kind of job we're doing. One of the key components of that is something called return rate. And return rate is a bad thing. We want return rate to be very low because that means someone has to come back and have an issue corrected. Fortunately, we're one of the lowest return rates of any of the ABRAs in their network, and ABRAs in general are better than the rest of the collision industry. So that's something we take a lot of pride in, the craftsmanship that we put into the repairs.